The lesson.
Oh yeah.
Backtracking to the Drake the Drake Mate battle that's just occurred. That obviously you'd know that started because was it Meek said that Drake doesn't write. Shit.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on people having ghostwriters?
I know ghostwriters, and I know people who have ghostwriters, and it's whatever, man. I sometimes I don't understand it only because it would be hard for me if I was a rapper, if I was an MC, it'd be hard for me to spit someone else's feelings or spit someone else's emotion. You know what I'm saying? Like, if someone else is writing this about a personal experience and then I have to spit it, like, I wouldn't be able to put the emotion and the feeling into it that they could, because it's their experience. You know what I'm saying? It's not mine. So that I couldn't understand. I've always questioned, like, how do you spit something that somebody else wrote? But I mean, people do it every day. You know what I'm saying? And it happens and it works and it's all over the radio and all over TV. And some of your favorite rappers probably have experimented in it either way, whether they're the ghostwriter or the ghostwritee. It happens.
I'm all for being the ghostwriter because you get the checks,
Like, if you're the ghostwriter, man, you're getting paid. You're getting money. So
that track that Mad Skills did a long time ago, Ghostwriter, that was classic.
He's probably the number one ghostwriter of all time in the history of hip hop. So, but you get paid, man. You get paid.
Now that leads me on to the topic of ghost producers. Now, as a producer yourself, I mean, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, like you said about ghost writing, if I was a ghost producer, I would do that because I get nice checks. But there's a certain emotion and a certain feeling that goes into making a beat, man. And a lot of my beats, most of my beats have a certain feeling to them, and it's because they came from the heart, from me. So I couldn't have a ghost producer for me. Man, I don't know, bro. That's a hard thing, man. The whole ghost, I guess if you're huge and you don't have time to make beats anymore, and but you still want to put out albums, and I guess there's a lot of people, I've heard of a lot of different top tier producers that have ghost producers or a set of individuals underneath them that kind of give them things or whatever. I'm not sure how true it is, and but it's one of the production, making beats, man. That's something that comes from the heart. You're making a feeling. You're creating a feeling for someone to either forget something to or remember something to. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to put credit on something that you didn't make. I'd feel weird. And that's another thing, like, as producers, sometimes we don't get paid and credits are the only thing we have. So it would actually be hard for me to be a ghost producer for somebody else. Because if I made that beat that you're hearing right now and somebody else has their name on it, but I know I made that beat and I can't say anything because I signed a confidentiality clause or something like that, would hurt my heart because that's my beat. And sometimes as producers, all we have is our credits. Whether we get paid or not, all we have is our credit. At least just give me the credit that I made that beat, and so when people watch or look at the liner notes or inquire who made that beat, they know who did it. Somebody could tell them, Apollo Brown made that beat. So I don't know, man. The whole ghost subject is touch and go, and it affects different people differently. And for me, even with writing or producing, it all comes down to emotion and feelings, and taking credit for somebody else's or spitting somebody else's feelings. It seems like it'd be a hard thing to do as a human, man. So I don't know.
The lesson.
Oh yeah.